right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geomologist Presents. Today, we're going to play us some Mausritter. Mausritter is a game where you play mice, sort of anthropomorphic mice, but they're still small, and they got skills and weapons and stuff. And I started this as with Amy, who's one of my players tonight, when we ran a prologue for it, and I ran an adventure site at BSRCon, and it's fun. I like this game. It's cute. Also, I don't have to prepare so much because it uses Into the Odd rules, which are pretty straightforward. So tonight I have two players with me, and we'll see if we do what we do. But I'll introduce the players first, and then give some background, and then we'll go from there. So first we have Amy, like I mentioned.
Hello, I'm Amy. I play Minuetta Whiskerton, and she is a worm wrangler. And, she has a cropped tail and she's marble blue.
All right. And then we have Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen, and I am playing Ernest Grant, who is his background is as a librarian, and his brindle gray coat with frizzy fur, and a couple of things in his pack.
Nice. Right. So when these adventures struck out last time, they handily, with some amazing heroics and a hell of a lot of luck, defeated this nest of plague rats who were led by Ahaz, the crazed corvid, and he was a raven. He was in like the highest point of this. I will just show our players here, and for Arlen's benefit too. So he was in the highest point of this plague rat's hideout. Oops. Right, so here's like almost a snapshot of what happened here.
And he stuffed him out the window over here.
Right, or dragged him down the stairs or whatever. But the heroes, Ernest was up here too. The heroes I think Ernest is the one who cast like light and blinded the crow. Mm-hmm. And they had basically, amazingly, because Ahaz the crow is very willful. I just rolled like crap for him, but that's the luck. Sometimes you got to be lucky to be a hero. And they were able to take down Ahaz the crow while he was blinded, and free the mushlings and some other denizens who were all entrapped. They took the ton of loot from the plague rats. And then once they had killed Ahaz the crow, or defeated Ahaz the crow, the plague rats just fled, mostly in terror. They had taken out quite a few of them. They also discovered, I guess, down here. I'll shift here. They also discovered that there was a passageway down below to the infamous Tomb of 1,000 Doors, and I think Ahaz had a key to open the wooden metal reinforced door at the bottom. But they took off, went back to the Inn of 1,000 Doors, across the Mayflowers meadow, and back to the Inn of 10,000 Doors, which sorry, it's not the Inn of 10,000 Doors. It's actually the Gourd and the Goose. Mm-hmm. No, the Gourd and the Goose is a tavern at the Inn of 10,000 Doors. Here's the Gourd and the Goose.
They have lovely drink specials.
Got permission from from Francis Seafall, the Earl of Bayreuth, or the local area, and built themselves some tunnels, or at least we discussed that before. Built some tunnels and some rooms, so they have their own domain. So now they just go, instead of having apartments or permanent residence at the inn, they now just go to the Gourd and Goose to drink and hear rumors. So, So they do know, and they have a key, so they could always go back to the Tomb of 1,000 Doors.
Is the windmill inhabited when we're not there?
The windmill.
Well, that's where the tomb is.
That's the entrance. Yeah, I guess you could invest in keeping the windmill. That's an idea, right?
Well, I mean, why
let's say
not? Ernest and I need passive income, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Those
That's true.
pips aren't making themselves, you know.
So maybe instead of making those tunnels and that rooms like we discussed, you kind of just pay the appropriate bribes, fees to the nobility to take the former Plague Rat's hideout. So
Yeah.
I guess you guys are guardians then to the entrance of the Tomb of 1,000 Doors.
That makes more sense. We don't have to walk as far on our little legs. And look at those adorable little ears.
Yep.
I mean, Ernest, look at Ernest's little tiny glasses. Is that not adorable?
Yep.
Let me blow it up so everybody can see how cute those little glasses are. Okay. Sorry.
All right. So, yeah, I don't know. So I guess you have, does that sound reasonable? Does that sound okay? I don't know. It could be dangerous. Who knows what things could come up from underneath, but I guess it's also a mill.
What do you think, Arlen? I mean, passive income, you know.
Yeah, it seems good.
And there's already a library there for Ernest with books.
Mm.
Yes, there is a library there. That is true. Arcane Library and Curio. Oh, wow. Okay. So I guess we can go ahead and just do that then. So I'll just go back to the. So it is like a day. Clean. We'll have to scratch out Plague Rat's hideout.
That's okay. I mean, this is our little abode now. Look, we've got a windmill, steps, multiple exits, landscaping. We could do some farming if we wanted, hire people.
Yep.
And I mean, look at that lovely library for Ernest. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? 4, 6 bookcases full of books for you, Ernest.
Yep.
And already set tables, lanterns. I mean, the place is pretty ready. We just might have to clean it a little.
I guess you could hire this dude. That was that older rat.
Jasper?
Is it Jasper?
Oh, I don't remember. That's why I'm asking. Was it Jasper?
Oh no, we named him Nicodemus. That's right.
Nicodemus.
Yeah, the older rat Nicodemus. He could be after Secret of the Rats of Nim. Secrets of Nim. Miss Frisbee and the Rats of Nim originally, but I'm gonna not spell it the way he spelled it, I think. But good enough. So Nicodemus is one of the old rats. He can be your caretaker while you all are off adventuring. This will be like the stable, I guess, or the group.
What do you think, Arlen? Does Ernest like that idea?
Yeah, that seems like a good plan.
Because I'm assuming he's just going to move his bed right into the library, like behind one of the bookshelves where no one sees him. Because, if he's reading a good book, why leave the room?
Yeah.
I fixed the token of Ernest so you didn't look so portly.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing we should do then, if we are going to invest here, see, there's like a lot of dead plague rats you got to get rid of.
Yeah, I spent the money out of my mouse.
So let's roll they never really explored the library, Ernest, because it was such a running battle. So now coming back here, you can explore the library and roll me a d6.
Okay, well, we should probably go down here to the library then.
So you find 5 spells from the Mausritter 4 rule book.
Ooh.
I wonder if that's all the spells.
Well, I mean, I have magic missile.
All right. So it's 2d8. So you can roll 2d8 5 times. Oh, well, you can roll 2d8 5 times, yeah. So that's the best thing to do.
Ernest down here.
All right, so
I rolled it 6 times. Sorry, last one doesn't count.
well, it was a double
It was
anyway.
another 11.
Well, you have
Oh,
two.
that's-
You have two 12s in there too.
yeah, so we'll have to roll one more time, but we'll figure it out. So 6 is darkness. 12 is knock.
Knock.
7
Okay, 7.
7 is restore. 11 is invisible ring. And I guess you get one more. Well, just one.
There we go.
8.
8.
Be understood.
He understood. What exactly
And you
kind
can
of
also
spell is that?
make your meaning clear to dice creatures of another species for dice turns. So you can actually recharge. So if like you have like if you roll a 5 or 6, you have 3 pips worth, but you can recharge them. You can recharge these apparently, by the way. So like for example, light. You have to catch the first light of a sunrise and last light of sunset for 3 days, and you can recharge your spells as long as you don't burn it all, right? So if you're on your last use of it, then I want to stow it and recharge it. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, seeing that you trade probably with the Mayfield Meadows and through the Inn of 100 Rooms, some of the people bring back rumors from Mayfield. Mayfield will be like directly, like you're in the Mayfield Meadows, and to the northwest is the Tomb of 1,000 Doors. So you're like a day's march from the inn and Mayfield Meadows, which is probably like a series of little settlements and farms with hoop-de-doos that think they control it, but of course the people don't let them. All right, so go ahead and give one of you can give me a d6.
Amy, why don't you roll since I've been rolling a bunch?
Okay. I'll get there. A 2.
2. A disheveled rat has been seen ambushing travelers to beg for help with stopping a cult of lavender from bringing about the great ruin.
Sounds like fun and excitement. What do you think, Ernest?
And then that's one rumor. Then some of the doors, the rumors from the tomb that you pick up, since you are sort of guarding it in a way, I guess. So if you could give me a d6 and a d8.
Another d6 and a d8.
Mm-hmm.
1 and 7.
Oh no! You hear that one of the traders or the merchants, or if you guys go on your own, you hear that some poor kid mouse named Dill went into the tomb looking for treasure and never came back. His family is offering a handsome reward for anyone bringing him back. And 7, Loretta Pipsworth offers a handsome reward for the rescue of her long-gone great-uncle. He is a mushroom expert named Doc who went into the tomb years ago. So, and you have a key. If you have a key, and there's a locked door.
Yes. Minuetta has the key in her inventory. We should probably hire a couple of squeakers to go with us. What do you think, Ernest? Or do you think we should get like a fox or a shrew?
I don't know if you can do that. You might be able to hire some mercenaries. I can look, but let me see. So if you want to hire, there's a torch bearers, laborers, tunnel diggers, armorer, blacksmith, local guide, mouse at arms.
How about a torch bearer and a mouse at arms? What do you think, Ernest?
Right, well, there's a process. So here's how it goes. I'll let you know. The process for recruiting help. It says a pair Helping paws might give you the edge you'll need to survive throughout the Mouse Kingdom or the earldom of Beyrel in the Mayfield Meadows. You'll come across other mice who are willing to explore the vast unknown world with you and your party. So you can spend a day asking around for mice looking for work. So you make a will save or pay 20 pips. If successful, or the 20 pips are paid, you roll for the number and type of hirelings you're interested in employing to determine how many are looking for work. So, yep. So if you're you can either make a will save or just pay 20 pips, and we can roll for the number of torchbearers and mouse at arms that you can find.
Okay. How do I make a will save?
Just roll. I should be able to just roll any roll under.
Okay. Nope. I'll just pay.
Okay. Well, unless you want Ernest to ask around.
Do you want
I have a lower will, but I'll try. Oh, never mind.
No one wants to like work with you, dangerous, crazy types who go after giant birds. There's also that tale of that vulture that swooped down in the Mayfield Meadows and scared the little pips out of everyone.
Okay, so I spent 40, so that's 2 of the 20s. So, because I want to.
Oh, you just need to pay 20 one time.
Oh, well, I paid 40, so maybe that can also include what we pay them.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. So roll it. So it's roll a d6, 2d6, Arlen, for me. So you find 5 torchbearers and 1 mouse at arms. The torchbearers are 5 pips each. The torchbearers are 1 pip each, and the mouse at arms is 10 pips to hire.
So that's 15. So I tipped them. That's okay. We'll take all 6, I guess.
Okay.
What do you think, Arlen? I mean, I already paid the 20, so.
I see one of the options is local guide. That might be. I don't know if there's a guide into the dungeon or not, but something like that might be useful.
Okay, I can.
Yeah, roll. You can roll a d4.
I'll pay another 20.
You don't have to pay another 20.
Okay.
You only have to pay it like one time. So 2. There's a couple guides.
Okay, we can take them. No more mouse at arms. Just the one.
Guides are 10 pips each.
I know
20
that.
if we want both.
So 20 if you want both. So he's 25 so far, and you can let them split tip.
Okay. Then I need to spend 5 more then, because I spent 40 altogether.
Yeah, but so you spent 40, but it was 20. Yeah, you need to spend 5 more. That's right.
But my question is, I know we only had 1 mouse at arms available, but is there any, like if I spend, before I take the 5 out, I want to make sure I take everything out. Is there anyone else that can come that can protect or wield an axe or an arm or anything along that line? A bowsman? I just think only 3 people with weapons and 5 carrying torches might not be enough. And 2 guides.
Oh, I think you are right. I think you have to roll for each type. Sorry about that.
So there's
roll the number for the type of hireling you're interested in. Yeah. All right. So you spent 60, and then you pay him.
Well, you spent what?
60, because you look for torchbearers, a mouse at arms, and
60 for rolls and 25 for
paying them.
Actual payment. So how do we want to divide that up? How much have you paid? 40 already, Amy?
40, but I think I have a lot more money than you do.
Oh, I mean, I've got 2,000. So I'll just take off 45 from mine, and that'll put us at even.
So what all did we find? 1 torchbearer and 1 mouse at arms then? Or
no, 5 torchbearers, 1 mouse at arms, and 2 guides.
So my question still remains, and I'm willing to pay for it. Is there another Can I go recruiting another mouse at arms at all?
No, you can't. That's like what's in the area. You can. There's like scholars, knights, interpreters, blacksmith, tunnel digger, laborer. You can look for a
You try to,
knight.
yeah, try to hire a knight.
Let's
They
hire a
cost.
knight. Another 20, right?
Yeah,
And
20.
how?
It costs 25.
Okay, so
Okay.
45.
Well, we need to see if there's potentially how many are available, right?
Oh, right. Dang.
Because there
Right.
could
Okay.
be more.
All right. Roll a D3.
A D3. 2 of them.
2 knights.
Wow.
Okay, so that was
Nice.
20 to look for them. And how much are the knights each, Carl?
25.
So 70. No problem. I got the money taken out. We are hired. And look at all the torchbearers we have for our party.
Yeah.
So we have 5 torchbearers. We have 1 mouse at arms. 2 knights. Do they come in armor? I think that would be cute. And 2 guides. There we go. Like, I don't have to give them swords and stuff. They come ready, right?
Yeah, they'll come ready with stuff.
Okay.
So 5 torchbearers, 1 mouse at arms, 2 knights, and 2 guides. That's pretty huge. All right.
It's what?
That's big.
Is that too many?
No, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's going to be unless we take a pause here for me to find a bunch of tokens. It's gonna be theater of the mind as we figure out.
We can take a break.
I have to
That's okay. Well,
I have to
let
look
me
for
let
mouse
me
tokens.
ask Ernest this. Do we need 5 torchbearers, or can we get by with like 1 in the front and 1 in the back, or do you prefer having 5?
Well, aren't the torchbearers also like able to carry treasure out?
Oh yeah, so they.
Oh yeah.
So-
We'll keep everybody.
Well, they each hireling has 6 inventory slots. So they can carry stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay, so each hireling.
They have 6 inventory slots, so we'll figure out. But eventually that can be.
Okay. They're like pack mules to us.
It's horrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, they could stay at our place. We don't have to rent them rooms, and it's nice. We have food.
Yeah.
And
Yes, that's true.
while they're there, if they so choose, they can read a book, but not while they're working.
Mm.
And only the ones that Ernest lets them read.
Yep. It's funny.
Alrighty, so I will pause us, and we'll be back in a blink of the eye, and they can hit that thumbs up button to wish the mice luck, right? We'll be right back. Unpaused.
All right, so we are back, and we lost everyone. Oh no, we didn't.
No, I didn't.
So we're
We're in the
so here
library.
is like, yeah, there you are. So this is like the muster now, and the people that you hired some torchbearers. You hired a couple guides, Basil and Anoto, and you hired a couple 2 twin brother knights because it's kind of funny and easier. Jasper and Agate Buckthorn, and then the men at arms named Bree, the maker. So here is your war band. It's not quite a war band. That would be 20 mice, but it's quite a few mice.
We just want to be prepared.
10 mice plus you 2, that's 12. Okay. So are we gonna go into the tomb, or are we gonna do something else?
Well, I mean,
I think we should go into.
go in the tomb.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right, so the first thing we need to do is roll a d6.
Great mice minds think alike.
Mm-hmm.
D6.
Yep.
1.
All right. Now roll me a d20.
Because I rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
2. I'm going up one at a time.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So as you kind of go downstairs, a loner in pairs, like a slinky. That's a reference to that commercial.
Mm-hmm.
The guys are like, "Oh, I thought we were doing a wilderness hunt, but sure, okay." I'm gonna roll to see if any of them has ever been down into the tomb. Unless were you looking for a specific tomb guys?
I don't know.
We'll see. These things. Not a big book, so there it is. Okay. Oh, it's 2d12. Oops. Ouch.
Ouch, what? We're still in our habitat.
I know. Everyone dies. No. Oh, hey. Dude, so you are in luck. That is amazing. I rolled their will. There's like their will rolls here, and they both have been down in the tomb before. How about that?
Ooh.
Nice.
That sounds good. I have not.
Yep. Okay. And I've noted their will. So both Bathel and Anoto have been down in the tomb, but they've never been through here. Which entrance have they gone through? That is a good question. So
Only
that's why I
the
kind of
GM
love.
knows.
Well, I know, but we can. The great thing is because this is emergent, we can do this randomly. So roll me a let me see one.
I think you're up, Arlen.
Yeah, Arlen, you're gonna roll me. I think a D3.
A 2.
Two. So they've gone through the best left buried entrance, which is I guess they point to the southeast.
So we can't go through what I have a key for?
No, they're fascinated. So they probably what do they know about? They've gone through there. They know that
That we should let one of the torchbearers go first? Poor torchbearers.
we should always let the torchbearers go first. Well, unless you want us to go first.
Well, no, you were more expensive. No offense.
They look at you, the torchbearers. I need to find. Sorry, I need to get the numbered map out because it'd be easier. Because I have numbered and that's not numbered. Of course not. What's that?
I didn't say anything.
And suddenly my computer's acting slow.
That's because it's scared of going this way.
It is scared. Yeah, it is scared. I really hope the shipping comes soon because I'm looking forward to like. I mean, I just have the PDF right now, but like it has like a yeah. It has like a screen and everything.
Oh,
Nice.
There's some
and
cool
wearable ears and a little tail? Because
yes,
that would be super cute. So if you run that at any con, you have to have the ears and the tail.
Right. All right. You've got to be kidding. It's not bookmarked. All right. Sorry about that.
Alrighty.
I mean, there's got to be a
So,
map. I know there's a map with.
well,
all
we can just keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up here because we just need to move one of the torchbearers, right? And it'd probably be good to
There
have
it is.
our mouse and arms like one in the front and one in the back.
Yeah, you can arrange your
Oh, my knights.
marching orders.
Where do you want to go, Ernest?
As what's our orientation? I guess is this the front and this is the rear of the formation right now?
Yes.
All right. Well, then I will come over here near the torchbearers, basically.
Because I put the guides, then the knights, then us, and then the mouse at arms behind? Or do you want the mouse at... Well, no, I have the mouse at arm, one mouse at arm, and one knight up front, and then a knight in the back. I think that's how I have it.
So maybe that's what we should do also is we can, since we have 5 torchbearers and 5 others, we just have each of the torchbearers buddy up with one of the others. And, if they go down in combat, they can provide first aid to their battle buddy.
Yeah.
That would work, except I can't move the torchbearers.
Oh, well.
I don't think we're going to worry about it right now. This is just like...
Just one torchbearer per buddy there. Yeah.
Oh, it's like here. Sorry, I got to make sure that people can control by all players. All right, so number 1 is good. Oh, okay, that's cool. I see what you're saying. Put number 2 here.
Like we only need one here and then one down below. Like back here with Jasper. I think that gives enough illumination. Do you agree, or?
Oh, it's quite a bit, yeah. Okay. I don't know. I mean, just in case, I don't know if we'll need this because, again, well, we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So Basil and Anoto, they said yes. Last time we were here, we there's a couple strange places. They said.
Couple of strange places.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Oh, so best left buried. There's a crack. There was a crack, and a cave, and several tunnels. That's what they said where they went. And
well, Minuetta has the map. A map of the Cave of Fungi. Is this the same?
No, it is not. They say no, that is not. That is apparently that is a different entrance, and they think that is. Actually, that's probably a good idea if I have the actual map up too for me. The map entrance, the fungal entrance, the cave of fungi. They said it is nearby that entrance, the cave entrance. But you are fortunate. We've never come up here to the north, and we're adding to our resume. Right.
Sounds good.
So they say the cave is also to this, or the cave of the fungi is down in the southeast, to the southeast also. Okay. But they said where they've been in, there's a cave, and I'm gonna say, let me see how far they. One says they kind of just went to the first area. So Basil says, "Well, I just went to the first area in the cave, and it's just a cave. There's a pool of water, cracks in the ceiling. It was full of centipedes." And then the other guy says, "Oh, I got past that, and I made it as far as a large cave. Um, there is some sort of there's some strange some strange stuff down there. We fled.
You fled.
Yes, we fled. Well, it is called the Cave of Best Left Buried. There were dead things down there. Dead things. So I do not know what lies beneath here. All right, so you head down.
Kind of think we're about to find out.
I think I'm hoping I can find like a little torch or something to make your little token for the.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I am sure there's a lot of illumination. There's 5 torches going on here.
No. I mean, I need like a. How can I say it? Like a little token for your. Like a. There, like I'll just use this campfire token, right? That'll work for you guys. For animated. Fire.
Are we moving to another map?
Yeah, we're gonna move to another map soon.
Okay.
Oh, there's candles, fireplace. No torches though.
Maybe the candles?
Let's see.
Those are kind of small.
Yeah, I can make it but then it's like weird like that. I need to find like a torch.
Well, it's not important right now.
Yeah. I am shocked on all my assets I don't have a torch. Shocking. Bad GM.
No, not bad, GM.
I have a mat. Maybe. Oh, objects. Oh, pixel torch. Pixel torch. Is that okay? Is that work?
That's cute. What do you think, Arlen? Is it cute?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay. So put the. I'm sure there's like a little fire pit over here anyway. But all right, so we'll use that pixel torch as your token as we switch to the maps, the next map, and turn the key, open the lock. It opens and it smells kind of musty. Like it hasn't been opened in a long time.
It smells like Teen Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Insert song here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little dark.
Oh, there it is. No, I know. That's cool. Okay.
We are waiting with bated breath.
Has it loaded for you guys? It just loaded for me.
It's kind of getting there.
Yeah.
Little bits down here.
I put
there we go.
There's your torch there. So we'll probably give you guys control so you can.
Well, we're not moving it around right now, right? We're just parading on down there.
Yep.
Is there a way to make it a little bit bigger?
I can try, but then you're gonna have to use the Alt key. Does that work?
To make it bigger, use the Alt key?
No. I can make the torch bigger?
Yeah, make the torch bigger because he looks like a little line on the map, so when you're far away, you don't see it.
Like that?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
But now let's move him to there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to because it's like just a little torch, right? So you have to. So it's like 2 hexes, right?
Which is fine.
But it's fine. So that's a party. But you can move like 6 spaces until we do another random roll for a random encounter. So I kind of let you guys as you move forward. Then I'll
basically down to here.
Yeah, down to there.
Nice, cool.
So if you wanted to move down there, I think you have to use the Alt because it's not quite aligned.
Yeah. but yeah, about there.
Okay. So let me reveal. This is basically like a dungeon crawl
Mouse style.
mouse style. But I will oops.
Well, presumably the mice don't even have to crawl in the dungeon because they're so small they can stand upright.
Yes, this is true.
Quite roomy to them.
Yeah, so you can see that down the hall it opens into a larger space, but there is a set of stairs here that appear to. I think that they appear to go down. Yes, they go down further into the tomb.
What do you think? I would think, this is my theory, Minuet is thinking out loud and talking to Ernest. I would think if we lost 2 people in these tombs, here, they could figure out how to get up. So what do you think? Go down?
Yeah, you can make markings and stuff. All right, so I guess what we need to do, so it's now, Arlen, it's your turn to roll a d6.
Mm-hmm. All right.
As you contemplate and here at this crossroads, a 1. A 1 means that. All right, roll a d20.
Fine.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Scratch that. You roll a d8 this time. I'm sorry.
Roll a d8.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry. The when this happens, then it the further you go, it's pretty interesting mechanic. The further you go, you don't roll the d20 right away. The further you go, and as you roll a 1 every time, or as you roll a 1, it's called an alarm, and as you progress, the alarm dice gets bigger. So I should have had Amy roll a d4, but nothing happened anyway. But yeah, so you rolled a 3 this time, so now it's a d8. Okay. Something might happen here.
Always does. But we're just progressing towards the steps, right? That's what this rolling is for.
Yes. Oh, okay. All right. Arlen, you get to roll again. Roll me a d8.
Another one?
Another d8.
Yep.
This time it's a 1.
Oh, your friends.
Our friends?
Yeah.
You mean the torchbearers?
No.
We're in the cave of 1,000 doors and we just happen to run into people we know? That type of thing?
Well, I mean, it's an active living, dungeon, right? So it's not totally empty.
Okay.
Right. So all right. Just like a big map, as you can imagine. All right. So this is a visual representation.
Okay. So are we still moving, or are we talking to people? Or?
No. Suddenly, from around the corner, I would say, let's see, from where, which entrance? They're coming from this direction. This direction here. You see a group
From where?
of...
From where?
Oh, I'm on the wrong...
From over here?
No, I got it. I was on the wrong layer.
I
from this direction.
Okay.
From this direction, you see a group of 6 plague rats. Well, sorry. Maybe not 6. 5 plague rats. So
they're not friends.
No, they're not, and they probably you are all of you are notorious, or Ernest and Minuetta at least are notorious amongst the plague rat clans. So,
well, I will pull out my heavy spear.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that our knights and men-at-arms are seeing.
Yeah, you guys are kind of resting here in this opening of the cave. You can imagine it's not like quote unquote 5 feet. It's like large. It's each hex is quite big. But it's all relative, right? So let's see. See how they react to you. I mean, seeing such a large party, right? But I'm gonna subtract 2 because they see distinct accoutrements of Ernest Grant and Minuetta Whiskerton. Oh. Interesting. They put up their hands. There's 5 of them here. Put 5. They're like, "Parley! Parley!" They see your large almost war band of 12. I recognize, one of them says, "I recognize you.
Ah.
You caused us to flee, and now we know the under entrance, of course."
What brings you to this lovely place?
This is this is kind of where we live. But we did live above, but you drove us away, killed our god.
Well, if you play your cards right, maybe we could employ you to work the fields. But as it is, we're down here checking out the situation for our new property. So I'd hate to...
Property? It is our property that you stole.
Nobody stole anything. We strategically transferred it to a different location, which is our own. And plus, I don't think you could keep up on the taxes. So consider yourself, rescued in that respect. But good day to you. You may exit now.
Exit.
Yes, if you leave, no harm will come to you.
Give me... Well, there's 12 of you, right?
Yeah, there's 12 of us. What do you want?
I'm thinking what they're going to do. I mean, you guys they know that 4 of you almost annihilated a whole pack of them. So these guys are everywhere. So
Vigneto will tell him, okay, so we're in a bit of a hurry. So you need to make up your mind. So either you can return hence where you came from and bother us no more, or there will be consequences. And the third option is you can go topside and work our farms for us.
Yeah.
We still have a thriving business we're trying to get going.
Well, Agate and Jasper will see. They are murderous, foul thugs, those plague rats. I see we deal with them when the only good plague rat is a dead plague rat. They kind of tell you guys.
Right, but we don't want to tire ourselves this early in our adventure.
Okay. Well, the plague rats say, well, if you want us to leave, you should pay us money for stealing our home.
I could play in your blood. I'm assuming you just made your decision.
I don't know. Give me a will, but add +4. Does it let you get a +4?
I don't know.
There's a lot of you, so I mean, you double their number.
Well, I can roll my willpower, and then you can add whatever you want.
Yeah, you're supposed to roll under, so.
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, but you rolled a 9, and you rolled a 10, and you need a 9, and if I give you +4, then that's a
Then make it.
13. 13. All right, they're gonna flee.
Okay. Good day to you, sirs.
I want to see where they would go. Oh, interesting. Yep, they're gonna run back.
Did Ernest want to say anything to them?
No, I think if they're running off, I'm not
Okay.
too worried about.
Minuetta just doesn't feel like getting her little mouse whiskers, stained with blood yet. It's hard to get it out.
They run this way. If you kind of peer around the corner.
Which way are they running?
They're running. Yeah, they're running like this way. They run back the way they came.
Okay.
So I don't know if someone wants to kind of follow after them at pace just to make sure, and see which way they go.
And do we want to do that, Ernest?
Seems like we could. I mean, we're sort of on a mapping expedition as much as anything, right? Just
Yeah.
to figure out what's down here. So
So roll someone, both of you could roll a dex and see if as you give chase just to make sure, right?
Oh no.
All right.
Goodness, roll 20 is not liking me. That's okay.
So
They're just plague rats.
Well, it takes you to this like large gallery area, and there's a lot of exits, and you're not quick enough to see which way they went. Alas.
But that's fine.
All right. So you give chase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as you come to this gallery. All right. So give me another.
Where am I moving? Oh, you moved it.
I moved it. So go ahead and give me another d6. I think it's Amy's turn to roll.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
6.
6. It is empty. Nothing occurs.
Good. Now we can go down to the steps.
Yeah. But you see this like it's like has like 1, and the splits again. 2, 3, 4 entrances. So I don't know if you want to continue or continue that to explore this way, or do you want to go back and go down this way?
Well, what would you like to do, Arlen?
I don't know. I don't really want to go down the stairs yet. So I feel like staying, in this area. Maybe we could just choose one of them to go down and go to the next intersection just to get a little bit more information.
Okay.
I guess we should follow our maze solving system and say like right shoulder to the right wall.
Oh, so go this way.
Yeah, basically go around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this. Go ahead. You can move yourself to 6.
I don't know why this is not moving quickly for me.
Yeah, it's a big map. Yeah. So
1, 2, 3,
I think it
4.
puts us basically at the entrance here.
Okay, cool. So I will do some reveal. This opens into something, and this continues further down.
Yeah, it's definitely running slow.
Yeah, there's some sort of feature there. Looks like some sort of door.
Cool.
That way. And then I guess if you want to see, probably could see down that way as you went by.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. Okay.
Do we want to peer down to the left, or you want to continue right shoulder to the right wall?
I think I want to go check out the door, which I think one more turn will take us to right in
Yeah.
front of it, basically.
Okay.
Do we need to roll another?
No. I think not until you get to the door. I mean, because you've been exploring this gallery, right, the whole time, and it's empty. Okay. So
Right
that.
up in front of the door.
Okay. What is that?
It's a door.
Yes. Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's all I know about it. It's a door. It's not. It's not clicking off of that. There, it finally did.
Okay. It says digger. It's a large gate there that says diggers or higher.
Interesting.
And this looks like it. This kind of slopes. This direction slopes up, actually. It says diggers for hire.
Well, if that's sloping up, that would lead me to believe that it's going up instead of down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you knock on the door. What do you want to do?
We don't need anybody to dig, do we? But we could ask them if they've seen anybody new around here. But one said that their person was lost for like a month, I thought. I thought that's what we were told.
Yeah, there was one body to recover, or that was the expectation.
Dill never came back home, and Loretta is looking for her uncle who's been gone about a month or two.
Yeah. So.
Poor Loretta.
Yeah, I guess we should. Should we knock on the door or just open it up? Shall we see if it opens up first? And then if it doesn't open up, we can knock.
Okay. You can go ahead.
All right. Is there like a handle or something?
Is there? There is no. It's like a gate. So it's like a double door gate. There's no handle here. I guess there's like a knocker. There's two like on each side.
Oh, well then I'll do that. I'll just knock with the knocker.
Okay. And right. Yep. Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Dun dun dun.
It blows up. No, just kidding. It didn't blow up.
No. I gotta do one more thing. Yep. Turn that on. And then reveal. Well, I'll do this. I'm gonna grab your your people's token. Your not the whole group, but
just the two of us.
Just the PCs, yeah.
Two of us, and then the torch.
No. Just grab the two of you. Just we know that the other guys are there, and if we need them, we'll
pull them over. Yeah.
So you knock on the door. There's like some talking, some muffled talking and stuff.
Do they open the door?
Yeah, the door kind of cracks open.
Okay.
The door cracks open. You can kind of peer behind.
Is there anybody there?
Yes. As it opens. There are about there's quite a few creatures in there.
Okay.
They're not plague rats.
It's a good thing.
There's about 10 members of the. There are 10 moles back there.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Moles are friends.
Yeah, I think moles are friendly.
Well, we saved one, so you would think they would be.
Oh, what did you say? One of the guys you say was a mole?
In my very first adventure.
Oh, these are cute.
Well, we can't see them.
I know. I'm gonna put one out. Oh, nope. Oh, that's a better picture of a plague rat.
But these are moles.
I know, but yeah, this is. They look like what they look. Did you ever play World of Warcraft, Arlen? Or Amy did for a little bit.
I did.
Not really.
They look like those kobolds with the.
Oh, they were kind of cute.
I'll show you. It's coming.
He's big.
Yeah, he's not that big, but
he's big enough.
So there's like 10 of those guys in there, and he kind of this one looks at you.
Good day, sir. We are my companion Ernest and I are down here checking out the tunnels. We now own the windmill up on top and just trying to explore the area. And I know it said that you had diggers available, but I was wondering if you've seen anybody running around random, that might be smallish like our size.
No, we've seen the only thing we've seen are those stinking plague rats. They're all milling about, causing trouble. Because how can we help you, little mouse?
Well,
kind.
We're on a.
Oh, you have a whole warband with you. Kind of looks around.
Well,
Well, he goes, whoa. He goes, whoa. We're friends, right?
Oh, absolutely. You see, we didn't want to just hire one torchbearer. There were 5 that needed jobs. And then, you want to protect yourself in tunnels because of the plague rats. And, there were 2 knights available and you can't choose one over the other. And how could we leave the mouse and arms out? So that's how we've gotten to where we are now.
As well, I guess you don't need us. We are here to out for hire. Because would you like to talk to the boss?
Well, I mean, if one of you would like to come with us, I'm assuming you know this area maybe even better than our guides do, and we could always learn from you. And depending on how much you charge, why not take a couple more?
Yep. So they invite you guys in.
Okay.
You guys good?
Sounds good.
And you learn about the Mole Combine. And we are an industrial business group seeking further to influence and reach the mole community into the Mouse Kingdom. There's a few of our bosses here, and this is a new and thriving capital venture here for you. The members of the Mole Combine are dig for hire opportunists.
I see.
Because for a fee.
And how much would the fee be?
Yep, I'm going to expand.
For you lovely mole folk.
Yep, so there's a door here. And this kind of continues. There's another door around here. There's, all that kind of stuff. So I think they go, well, the fee, I will I will let the boss tell you today. Today, Cicero, cousin of Suetonius the Wise, is here.
Cicero. I would be pleased to speak with him. I am Minuetta, and this handsome, strapping young man here is Ernest.
Yeah, so there's like I said, there's like about 10 guys in here. I guess the knights, the others will file in, and they offer refreshments and stuff for probably like one pip each, to contribute to the combine. They're doing you a service. There's like water and small bits of cheese and grubs here. I probably the brothers take station outside here just in case, and they'll bang on the door if something happens. But I kind of surly go, I don't need to talk to no stinking moles. All right. But the torchbearers are more than happy, and the guys are like, the guys give them a nod, the moles give them a nod. But maybe it's like we're cutting into our profits. So this guy so they invite you. I think they're going to invite you to the conference room.
Wow, we're getting a grand tour.
Mm-hmm. This is their headquarters, apparently.
Is this the conference room over here?
No, it's down here. And this is like this lounge area. So down here. So they kind of lead you to the conference room down here, and you're introduced to Cicero. So I don't know if you want to come down to Ernest.
Yeah. I'll at least sit in. Seems like Minuetta is sort of the talker of our group. But...
If you want to speak, go right ahead. She just,
So Cicero tells you that since he's on duty, he can kind of he says we rotate through here, maybe about every fortnight or so, and all of us bosses have a certain agenda, and I, Cicero, cousin of Suetonius the Wise, in Burnpile, we seek magical artifacts.
Oh,
and I will send them to my cousin.
That's very fun and exciting.
He goes, I'm very pleased to meet you. This is your first time in the tomb?
Yes, we're new to the tomb.
I see. Yes, we dig through. When we are hired, we will make your travel through the Tomb of 1,000 Doors easier.
And how much?
We know shortcuts.
That would be wonderful. However, I don't know if a shortcut would be better because we're looking for two different people that might have gotten lost down here.
I see.
And about how much would your fee be?
They say, we charge just a small percentage of your treasure you were to find in here.
Well, the treasure would be two living beings, hopefully still living beings. So I don't know exactly what that fee would be, but...
Well, we charge 20% of all findings for aiding you in your quest.
How about 20 pips up front?
Well, are you going to find 100 pips down here? You probably will find more.
Well, I don't know because we're not looking for pips. But I don't know. I don't know how to go about this because we hired two guides, but you seem a lot better and our guides need to learn the area anyways.
So how is it you came down into the Combine? Did you go through the house?
By the house, you mean the windmill?
The windmill?
Yes.
That is the former home of those nefarious plague rats.
Yes, we evicted them. Yes, Ernest and I did.
Oh. We do not like the plague rats.
Well, they are no longer residing up there. We are now. We would like to also turn that into, a venture capital business,
Ah, yes, we are wanting to establish a trade syndicate also.
So perhaps maybe part of it would be getting the maps for people, and, maybe we could come to some sort of an arrangement where you assist us down here now, and then maybe you can work with us. We can sell maybe some of the goods that you wish us to sell in our windmill. Maybe have a gift shop.
Well, yes, we would love to have a established presence on the surface. And we also appreciate that you have taken out some of these plague rats. We would like them erased.
Yes, but I was thinking more like they could do manual labor for us, and we would just pay them a fee, and maybe they would leave us alone. But we can talk
And
about that.
get their filthy diseased paws everywhere. No, I do not think so.
Somebody has to take the trash out and clean the restrooms, mop the floors. I'm a firm believer that every mouse can be whatever is in them. So if a plague rat wants to be a good rat, he can change.
Doubtful, but well.
And what do you think, Ernest?
I don't know. I guess. I mean, I don't much like the plague rats, so I don't think we should hire any of them. But I do think establishing closer relations with the mole syndicate could be good.
I think so. Are there any official documents that we would need to draw up?
Oh, yes. You would just give us, like I said, for this expedition, I can give you six of my. Well, I can give you myself and my crew. We'll go out there and help you. And
Can we assume
right.
that we have pictures of the ones that we're looking for?
No, I don't think so.
Dill and the other one? The uncle.
Lady Loretta Pipsworth's reward for her uncle, a mushroom expert named Doc.
Yeah, so we're looking for Dill and Doc.
Yeah, Dill is a poor mouse kid. Yeah. Because no, we have not seen. So interestingly, so you have not gone. Oops, sorry.
We have not gone further than your door, sir.
I see. Where is that? Okay, sorry. They go, yes. Well, the main entrance is just to the northwest there, and you came from the east-ish, from the from the plague rat's hideout. They have a larger complex further, almost at the heart and center of the tomb. He says,
The plague rats do.
"Yes, they do."
Well, we could deal with them in a little bit.
Anyway, my deal is 20% of your fines, and I will myself and a crew will accompany you further into the mines.
Seems fair to me. How about you, Ernest?
Yeah, seems like 20% for these guys.
Yes, I mean they're very skilled, and they obviously know how to get around in the dark.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and so he kind of draws up some paperwork and helps you sign.
Yes, Minuetta will sign it.
Now you have like how many dudes is that? I think
We have
like
a lot
you guys have a huge warband here. No.
to find 2 people. Well,
Well,
2.
we could go after those plague rats.
I mean, we could. Do you guys know where the plague rats are? We could start there. You said they're more towards the center, so you know where their base might be.
Well, let me see, where are they? See if they know how. You got their hideout. Oh yeah, they smuggle a lot of stuff. They kidnap some of the mole people, apparently.
Well, that's just not acceptable.
Mm-hmm. But they are right now. But right now, though, however, I think perhaps because of what you have done, the plague rat seems to be going through some sort of internal conflict. There seems to be a rocky change of leadership. Very nice, very nice.
Well, should we exert our dominance over them while we're here, or continue?
Dominance? You mean to eradication?
Well, some might want to be better. Remember, we got to give them a chance to be better rats. Maybe they want to take some antibiotics and be good. Or the 2 that we're looking for, they might be holding.
Yes. Let me see where he knows there are close somewhere. I thought the main thing was the. I think most of the time they come from the south.
Then lead the way and we shall follow. Are you ready for an adventure, Ernest?
I guess so. Yeah. Well, seems like we should go deal with the plague rats.
Yes, I mean, they were not that troublesome the last time, so I can't imagine them being any harder this time. And she'll wink at you and say, and I have 3 magic missiles.
Mm-hmm.
Of which I should only use 2 so I can recharge.
Although maybe what we should do is start off with just like a scouting expedition to find them, and then once we know about where they are and how much they have, we can figure out how many forces we need to bring with us.
True. Meet with them.
So leave these guys here, and then.
Oh,
well,
no.
We'll
take everybody, but.
Well, or I was going to suggest we probably, if we know about where they are, we could just take like one mole guide and say, guys, we'll be back to get you, in like a day or 2 after we have scouted it out and decided on a plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems to me that would make sense.
So leave the whole giant crew here?
Well, it seems like the giant crew is not going to be very stealthy.
No.
That's probably true.
They're a bit noisy. We're mouse reconning.
Yep. Okay. All right. So okay, that's cool. So you just grab the 3 of you guys and.
For the most part, yeah. We'll take maybe our mouse at arms and Ernest and I. Does that seem logical, Harlan?
Let's take. What kind of gear does the mouse at arms have? Just light armor?
The mouse at arms has. What's he got? He's got light armor, and he's got the big shovel and a sling.
And then I'm guessing that the knights have heavy armor and heavy weapons.
The knights. No, I think they're traveling light. Oh no, they do have heavy armor. Yes, they have heavy armor and swords.
Classic.
So maybe
And
take them as well. So
oh, they no,
Well,
five of us.
I was just thinking it seems like we'd want like one or two warriors with us, and then maybe one torchbearer and a mole guide. So that would be a total of 6 on the party, and then the rest of the mice um,
Wait
could
for
just
the
hang out
call.
here with the moles basically until we come get them. But that seems like that would be a good way to move a little quicker and a little more quietly now that we
Okay.
have a specific target.
That works for me.
So yeah, I think that'll be. Let's take both of the knights and one torchbearer and a guide from among the moles who knows the general direction we need to head.
Okay. And the mouse at arms and the rest of them stay back, but we can call for them if needed.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, he'll have like another a mole runner with you guys.
Okay.
So you can
Yeah, it's a
send,
Good plan.
all right. Well, that's cool. They're cool with that.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys, the good thing is that now instead of rolling every three turns or 2 turns, we don't have to roll, but every like hour. So with
Because we got a small crew.
no, because you've got the moles.
Oh yeah, that's good too. For sure.
Yeah. So instead of every half hour, it's every hour.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the travel time was the other thing they do. Travel distance time is halved. They can dig new tunnels and shortcuts.
Okay.
And encounters are less frequent, once per hour instead of every 3 turns. And they can also carry 2 extra items in their inventory. They're a little stronger.
Okay.
All right. So you guys, you kind of move through. They go, oh, we should stop. Cicero says, we should stop by the Emporium first.
Stop by the Emporium. Whatever for.
Because they might have something useful.
In the
They go,
Emporium.
Rowdy's shop.
Is that over here?
Yeah, this cavern here.
I don't know where you're pinging.
Oh, I'm wrong.
There you are.
Right here.
Things are really delayed on this map.
Yeah, so you can move to here.
Okay. Then that's where we'll go. We'll just imagine we're there because otherwise it's going to be delayed. Because I'm assuming we're moving out once we stop by the Emporium.
Yep.
And the Emporium is something that they run down here?
No. I guess I'm putting a bunch of stuff. I'll probably delete it later, but it's kind of easier sometimes to put it in the Discord and then move it over to Roll20.
Okay.
So here is the Emporium. I'll just do this.
We'll definitely have to come back shopping a little later.
Yeah. Oh, maybe you can shop now. All right, so this is the Emporium. Might as well just put that there. So it's just like it's one big room.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh yeah. Let me show you. Well, if we run into plague rats again, I have a better plague rat. Anyway, let's get to the Emporium. All right. So it's a small cavernous outcropping. Where there are rats there, and there's like a door that looks like it's like another big door, like the mole combine door. Mm-hmm. They don't have it on here, but it's a big door, like kind of locked, probably barred from the inside, and it's definitely under lock and key when it's closed. All right, so I guess one of you guys. Let me see who rolled last. Looks like Minietta rolled last, so go ahead, Arlen, roll me a D8. Four. So then roll me 4D20. So Cicero says, sometimes they have really fun things in here.
Yes,
And
mm-hmm.
oh, fascinating. So yeah. So I guess the two. I guess it's Roddy and Rowdy. The Roddy and Rowdy Piper. They they
Wrestlers.
they are former circus rats, and they sell everything. They point you out, and I guess Sister goes, "Oh, fascinating! You see like a snake egg."
How much for the
Hmm.
snake egg? And is it a
Um,
real snake egg?
she goes, "Yes, there is a chance. There is a chance. We sell it to you for 300 pips.
That seems a little steep, especially
I
since
mean,
a snake can kill us.
it's a baby snake, so the snake comes out, and sometimes if you are strong of will, it will fight for you. I guess if you're not strong enough, it might eat you.
Well,
Well, if you don't like that, how about some clawed gloves?
clawed gloves.
Clawed gloves. They show you a pair of gloves with clawed fingers that would deal some damage,
And how
and
much are those?
and you can they demonstrate, and you can climb walls.
And how much are these clawed gloves?
100 pips for the pair.
Okay, I will purchase that.
Okay.
So,
So they do two.
Is that considered equipment or a weapon?
Yeah, it costs 2 hand slots when worn, so 1 slot in your inventory. You can wear them they're
Well, I'm
clawed
trying to
gloves.
figure out where to put that under equipment.
Yeah, 2 hand slots when you wear them, 1 slot in inventory. So you don't have to wear them all the time, right? But they'll do like two times D4 damage.
Well, I'm trying to add it. It's not adding. I have to hit modify first.
Maybe, I don't know.
No, I don't know how to add it.
That's bizarre.
Okay, there we go. Clawed
Yeah, I'll put the description in the
gloves.
Yep.
And it costs 2, you said, right?
No, it costs 100.
No, slots.
Oh no, one inventory slot, but if you
Okay.
2 hand slots when you put them on,
Okay.
so you don't have to wear them all the time.
All right.
All right.
No, I mean I already spent the 100.
Okay.
I am currently at 2,222 pips now because that's kind of a fun number. Did you need a pair as well, Ernest?
Well, I've got.
There's only one of
my
each
dagger.
item. There's only
Yeah.
one of each item.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he says, "Oh, perhaps you, since you wear glasses, perhaps you would like this." And
Well,
it shows you a
do-
broken.
I think I need to add them to the weapon too because if I roll it, it has to be over here, right?
I guess I don't know.
Clawed gloves.
All right, so he shows Ernest a broken piece of mirror. It is from the mirror room because it can help you find treasure, I think, but it might hurt you if you're not strong of will.
He's very strong of will.
It says
Well, that's kind of strange. How much for the mirror?
400 pips. Bargain.
What does it actually do? Do you know?
It will help you to find treasure.
It has to find a lot of treasure to be worth 400 pips, though.
That's a lot of money.
If it cost 200 pips, it would only have to find half as much treasure to pay for itself.
I see. Well,
maybe a first-time buyer discount for him of 50%.
So you are haggling with me. So give me a will save.
Yeah. All right. Look at
very
that.
nice. He goes, it is true. You could find very little or a magic sword. So he will sell it to you for 200.
All right, I'll buy part of the mirror for 200.
Because he says, I assure you, our inventory changes all the time. It is random almost. And
Huh.
then finally, what was the last 13? The cool thing it says is reroll. You reroll a O. And here, although I think you already have one of these, Amy,
What?
a 1 in 1,000 door key. A magic key that can unlock a single door in the dungeon. Can be used on any door, but only once.
You mean this key?
Oh, you have one already.
She'll put it back
Never
in
mind.
the pocket. But Ernest doesn't have one. How much is it?
For you, and today only 200 pips.
You like 200 pips, but it's not worth 200 pips because there's thousands of those keys.
But it's 1 in 1,000.
And I own one already, so we really are not in need of another one. I was trying to help you out and make it a profitable day for you. But we have spent 400 already here.
And Roddy and Rowdy, thank you very much.
Well, I don't think another key is really necessary right now. But, maybe it'll still be in stock when we come back and we'll need it then.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if it was cheaper, then I would purchase it. But I just can't imagine us needing another one right now.
All right. Cool. All right, so you're gonna try doing the magic mirror?
Sure, let's do the magic mirror.
Are you going to put the description of the magic mirror in the chat like you did the gloves, or?
Sure, I will. It's a one-time use thing, though. Oh, maybe not. It doesn't seem to say it's the one-time use thing. So maybe you can keep using it.
Fail to take D4 damage to will.
Yep.
Well, that's not so good, but let's try it. Why not?
Because we're right here by the Emporium. They might have Band-Aids. Okay, we definitely are going to need some Band-Aids.
You take 1d4 will. Ow, that hurt. Ow!
Oh! Minuetta wants to go back into the Emporium and ask if they have any bandages.
I don't...
Because my friend just cut himself on the mirror that you sold him.
Cut his brain.
Not on his brain.
No, it cut his brain. I mean, it cut his brain because it did will damage, right? Not
yes.
So,
I don't remember how healing works in this game, but
took my max shadow from looking in the wrong magic item.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's true.
I do have soap, so if we find water, we can clean out the cut before we bandage it up.
I don't think it's.
All right, so if you reduce strength to 0, you might die. If you reduce dex to 0, you're unable. If will to 0, then you are reduced to insensibility.
Are you at 0?
No, I've still got some.
You need a full week's rest to regain it. A long rest will give you 1 back. Oh, okay. D6 back for a long rest.
Oh, well, that should be good.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
I don't know where we want to get to. I probably need to stop at 10 tonight.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you can also fall back to either the mouse combine or back to your.
Yeah. I just didn't know if we wanted to try to get all the way back or if we.
Well, I think we just want to go check out the plague rats and possibly get into it with them, and that would probably be all we have time for, I think.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we really want to get into it with them right now because we're trying to scout, but
next time.
Next time.
We spent a lot of time at Rowdy's Fun Emporium here.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Cool. All right. Well, Thanks for the gear from the Emporium proprietors. I guess we will be back at some point.
Yeah.
See what you have in stock then.
All right. So let's see how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one turn. So that he's leading you around. So
Mhm.
Oh, but didn't he say that they can take? What does it say? They can take shortcuts and stuff.
Shortcuts, yeah.
Yeah, extra fast, right?
Yeah. So let me see what the exact.
We can double time it. Maybe.
Oh, travel time distance is half, so we'll make you move 12.
Ooh.
All right. So you guys come to this like a door here, but I don't think that door. It's fun to check out the Tomb of Thousand Doors, as
Mhm.
interestingly crazy as it is, and a little silly. Silly's okay though, if we know it's going to be silly.
Yeah.
Well, as long as Hobbs isn't playing to complain about whimsy.
Oh, okay. His games are whimsical, aren't they?
We don't talk about other GMs while we're playing.
But they're whimsically awesome. Okay. All right. He says, so Cicero says, beyond there is a hollowed crypt containing generations of mouse aristocracy. I believe the bat cultists have taken it over, so we must be careful.
Okay, so it is that room.
Beyond that, past that door.
Can
Unless, do you want to, for completion, unless you want to, before you go in there, if you want to go this way, it's up to you. But,
Yeah, let's keep. I mean, once we know that that's there, we don't have to go that way.
yes, but
Yeah.
beyond, it says beyond that.
This is where the plague rats are over here. I can't click on it.
No, he says beyond.
No,
Beyond here.
The door that is in front, is that where the plague rats are?
No, he says no, but beyond that are the plague rats.
Through
So
that
this
door.
way is the mausoleum. This
Yeah.
way is the plague rats.
No,
Okay.
this way is a mausoleum, but further down are the plague, or further south are the plague rats.
Oh, further that way. Okay, well, let's check out this way first, just to see.
Okay.
It might even connect back up, right?
Mm-hmm. It does. There's a big star there. That star means something.
As we're going along, I'm trying to see if I see any evidence of Diller Doc, by the way.
Okay. So that, I mean, that doesn't take, so that's only like half the turn, actually. And they spend the rest of the turn. That's only 2 turns. Okay. So yeah, I don't have to roll for until like, so it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's been 40 minutes or so since you left the combine area. All right. So that, what do those stars mean?
Is that a photo op? We have to stop and take a picture.
No, it says go to item, this item. Wait.
You're putting it in Discord again?
No. Wow, so funny. All right. So long ago. Okay. All right. So roll me a 3d6. I think it's Amy's turn.
155. Empire.
All right, so you find, so you come here. All right, so I guess So actually, so I guess this sort of tells you he's looking for. You are full of luck. We have found a place because this is a whisper of the star. Whispers of the stars.
Whispers of the stars.
It says long ago, at the height of the rule of the Mad Mouse King, a giant fist-sized rock crashed down from the heavens and annihilated a mouse village at the edge of the kingdom. When brave mice arrived to help, not much was left except a giant crater and 13 otherworldly pieces of ore that had burst out of a meteor. That is a big rock falling from the sky.
So this is a meteor.
Well, upon delivering the ore to the Mad Mouse King, each was entrusted to a master blacksmith of the kingdom. Each one of them fashioned a unique weapon out of a piece of ore. But upon its completion, it is said every blacksmith went mad and perished. The weapons that believed to bear a terrible curse were named the Whispers and sealed away. And this is one of those whispers. But as you look here, you see like a pit. Right, it's got markings and the kind of runes and stuff, and that's how you denote that it is a whisper. I guess you can take your little piece of parchment, Ernest, and write down on there what these look like. But it looks like it's a pitfall. And as you look down in the pitfall, you see a snake skeleton, and wind seems to be coming out of this pitfall. So you would have to go into this in snake skeleton and survive the wind to get to the whisper, which would be a.
I don't know that we have time for that quite yet, but we can definitely come back to it.
So it's like a magical weapon, basically, that is in there.
But we have to go down to the pit dressed as a snake.
No, you go down in the pit and have to get into the snake skeleton. It's embedded in the torso of a snake skeleton. What is embedded? What can you see down there?
How difficult would this be?
Amy, roll me a d20 since you're the one rolling in this encounter.
I mean, Minuet is intrigued, but... A 2.
You see an axe embedded in the skull of this dead creature. A hefty double-sided axe. Can't quite see everything on it. Wow, it's pretty cool.
What do you think, Ernest? Should I go down and try and get it?
Well, I mean, sounds pretty cool.
Agate and Jasper say, well, if you do not go down and get it, I will go down and claim it.
I mean, I do have a strength of 11, so...
Yeah. I mean, if you have rope, you can make it with advantage.
Well, I was going to say, do I need that since I have the claws? If I can climb up a wall with them on, can't I climb down with them?
Yes. So yeah, you can. The claws will give you a bonus too.
Okay. So
It's a good plan.
So what am I rolling?
You are rolling strength, but with advantage.
Okay, so roll it twice.
Yeah, roll it twice, and we take the better one. Or unless they give you a button for the advantage. Oh, that's not good.
That one.
Oh, so the wind gusts, and you get buffeted around as you climb down. You probably still have a rope on you because they don't want to lose you to the pit. You climb down, and you almost lose your grip, and you can hear the scraping, Ernest, as Minuet is buffeted by the winds, the gust of winds that seem to come out of nowhere. The whispers tell you. What did they tell you? Oh, I will roll this one randomly.
The whispers are telling me or telling Ernest?
What? This is weird. What is the whispers about? Okay. Dark, unseen voices from above the whisper into the ears of... Oh, okay. Oh, neat. That's interesting. Okay. So the whispers tell you that you must recharge the powers of the weapon with a personal relationship to a loved one. You must offer a personal relationship to a loved one.
Okay. I don't know exactly what that means, but sure.
Me neither. All these things are all vague, man.
Okay, so she wants to.
So you grab it, and you grab a hefty double-sided axe with the head of a bull carved in the middle.
All right. Will it fit in my little sack so that I can climb back up?
We can put it. You can just put it on your back and climb back up. You don't need to roll again, though. It's just one round.
I'll climb back up. Got this, and I'll put my little gloves away.
Yeah, it's called the Axe of Tau. There's a picture of it too. Well, Tau. I like Taurus, I guess.
Do you have a weapon, Ernest?
Yeah, I've got a dagger.
Well, do you want my heavy spear and I can take the axe? My heavy spear does 1d10 damage. How much damage does this do, though, Carl? D8?
Yeah,
it's a D8.
Yeah, it does D6 D8, but it also has like a magical power. I put the picture of it in the.
Right, but I'm trying to figure out what I could give you, Ernest, if I take that.
Well, I've already got a weapon, right?
I have lots of weapons, but she likes weapons.
Wow. You have enough room? You have to give it to your...
Well, I have a needle that you can use as a sword. And it does D6 damage. Would you like that?
I've already got a weapon. I've got a dagger that does D6 damage.
Okay. Well,
You don't want another weapon?
I don't think I need any extra weapons. I think I've got weaponed up. I think that Ernest is not. He's not really a fighter. He's a thinker, right?
Well, yeah, but Oh, this goes under equipment or weapon? I'm going to put it under weapons for right now. I'll put it under both. So you said it does D8? What's its base damage?
It's medium. It does D6 / I guess D8. So D6 in one hand, so you can hit shield, or if you use two hands, it's D8.
D8. She doesn't have a shield.
Yep.
Okay, and then it takes up a spot over here.
Oh, you have to roll a D6 for your claws, too. By the way, it's like a usage for your claws.
Okay, and I have to get low or what?
Yeah, you want to roll low because if you roll 4 to 6, I think that counts as a pip.
3?
Yep, they're still good.
Okay, so Axe of Tau, and I'm going to put magical. Or do you know that? Magical. It's 3 feet long? Oh, no. Open a rift in the earth up to 3 feet. Well, we'll have to remember that. Okay. So she's got it on there. I just don't want to take all the treasure and you get nothing.
Oh, Sister says, I get 20% of that.
I'm not selling it.
That would be a fine collection to give to my cousin.
We're not selling it.
Well, I think we can work out something. True.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even know what the worth is of it.
Ooh, once a whisper is found, it cannot be found again. So I guess these are like 13 magic weapons that are in here.
Mm.
Is there another one?
No, not here. That's why I put that axe here. I'll put the...
Okay.
So I could put the map so I know that that's the one that came from there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Alrighty. That is cool. So I think...
Oh, yeah. This might be a good place to stop then, actually. Then it's 9:50. I don't want to get into it. Because if you go through that door, then you're going to...
Yeah, we're going to get some more stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
So Sister says, well, Perhaps we should reevaluate. Or do you want to just stop here or fall back to the
We can stay here.
fall back?
Otherwise, we won't remember where we were.
Well, I mean, what's his name needs to recover. You have their services for like a fortnight, so
Okay.
So
I
you
think
could
we
go-
could fall. We could go back to the mole tavern and take a
Or-
long rest,
or even back to your
or even
place.
back to our place. But
Yeah, back to your
either
place.
way,
Yeah, you can go back to your place because you have like 24 spaces to go for without having engendering an encounter, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah. But we don't have to move anybody off the map. This way we know where we were.
yeah, you can know. So say you fall back to here because it looks like
Yeah.
you can make it there without problem. And the sister was like, well, I mean, you could pay us out of your mighty treasury.
Well, we're not done adventuring yet. So why would we conclude already?
But I like your setup here. Perhaps we can. So he's definitely interested in like the grain trade, to help out. So
Well, yeah. I mean, we can.
Yeah.
She'll put on some tea and make some dinner, and we can talk about it over the hearth.
oh, great.
Sounds good.
So let me find advancement.
Oh, we're advancing already?
Well, I mean, you get XP for the session.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have quite a bit of XP. I'm level 3.
All right, advancement. Your mouse gets experience points, believe it or not,
Yes.
by bringing treasure and useful goods back from places of danger to the safety of your mouse settlement.
Well, we did that.
Yeah. So every pip worth of treasure brought is safely divided earns you XP. You get XP by spending your pips on improvements. So how much you guys spent? Like 500, 1,000 pips, right? So you got 500 pips each. Yeah, so you get 50 pips for spending that money.
Okay.
And yeah.
So 50 pips.
And I wonder, I guess you get pips for treasure and useful goods. So let me see if you get. Oh, you guys got, how much were the things, the claws and the
200.
and the mirror?
200.
The mirror was 200. Were the claws 200?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are
400 total.
that's 400 total. Okay. Yeah, for every pip worth you get one for one for that. So far 250 for each of you,
Okay.
right? Well, I guess it's like it was 50 wait. Yeah, 50 500. Yeah, 250 each. Math is hard. Okay. All right, and then I got to see what that, because you get one of these guys, so that's probably worth something too.
Nothing like leveling up a mouse.
Mhm.
Beep. Did you have fun, Arlen?
Yeah. I'm having fun.
That's
I
cool.
like it.
It's a cute little game.
Yeah. It's good.
Okay, yeah. So I think those are.
Okay, so what about XP?
Yeah.
So 250 pips.
No, so you guys got 250 XP so far.
Okay.
And then for finding one of these things.
I feel like we have employed the entire villages around us.
Mm-hmm.
Every torchbearer around, anybody we could find.
Right.
And we didn't kill the plague rats we came across.
Oh, you probably could have, but
Yeah, but what good would have come of that?
oh, they have all the whispers. Whispers is funny. They have like little tokens for all the whispers. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the axe though.
All of
There
them
it is.
except.
It should be in there. Right. Let's say it's worth 300.
300.
Yeah, so 150 each. Oh, there they all are. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it.
So 400 XP.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so add that to mine. And how much do I need to level up?
How much you need? I think what level are you? Third?
Third. I have 3,967 XP.
You need 6,000.
Oh, well, I'm not close.
Yep. I don't know how much Ernest had.
I was right at 1,000, so
Okay. Yeah, you need 3,000. Yeah.
yeah. So be a little while, but that's okay. We got a lot this session, so
Yep.
We did.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just lumping around like mice.
I think that's probably less than you should have, because I don't think he leveled that guy up from that money that you got. You're probably third level.
Oh,
Arlen.
well, I'll put a note in the bio for.
Right, because they brought back so much XP or so much treasure from killing Ahas. Right. So you probably have another 2,000 XP or so.
Well, then I will just add another 2,000 XP. That takes me to 3, right? Yeah, 3,000.
Yeah. How much do you have total?
Yay. Can he go up now?
Oh, 34.
All right.
Yeah, it's about right. That's about right. 3,400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So can he up his mousey then?
Attribute increases.
Yeah. Roll D20 for each of those. If it's higher, then it goes up, and then roll
Yep.
the new hit dice, the 3d6.
R3D20. All right. 7 is not higher, unfortunately. 16
16
is
is.
higher.
Yeah.
So that's nice. And my willpower, unfortunately, does not go up.
Oh no.
Oh well. And then I roll 3d6, and if it's higher than 9, I get the new
Yeah.
value.
Right. Nope.
Terrible. Oh well.
Oh well. Oh, you guys have grit now.
Oh, and doesn't
Yeah,
he need
2 grit now.
You grit. Yep.
to roll to see if he got anything back for his long rest at our homestead for his will?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, you might as well roll the d6,
Yeah, let's do.
because at the very least, you'll do a long rest. Yeah, so
Yeah,
good.
that's back to full. Cool. All right. Well,
Yay.
That was cool. Yay. All right. Well, we did a little leveling. We did a little exploration in the tomb. Met the mole combine. Found Rowdy Roddy's Piper's drug emporium. Magic emporium.
What was that?
And found a whisper cache, a pit.
Shh.
The
We
pit
don't
of
talk
winds.
about that.
The pit of winds. All that.
mhm.
Well, thank you for running and thank you for playing, Arlen.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks
That's
for
fun.
running and playing. See?
That was cool.
Thank you. And to our viewers, don't forget to subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss the next part of Mausritter.
Yep. It's sporadic, We had a free day, so
It's always a good day to be a mouse.
Yeah.
Good night, and
good rolling.
we're stopped.